Hey everybody, welcome to this new video where Solaris is gonna play the shortest trip to Earth crossplay with Rimworld. We are actually in the Sector 3 and we have a lot of things to do, especially repairing the ship and leveling up our characters and beginning to see what the Sector 3 has to offer. So without any further ado, let's get started. Okay, so we're gonna level up our characters manually. So let's see. Okay, so everybody leveled up. Alright, so that's pretty cool. So let's start with this character. Okay, so he is our bridge guy. So you have 6 gear points, so plus 6 in evasion, plus 1 skill equal 1% of evasion. So I want more evasion, so here you go, 43%. I take that. Now, who's the next? Alright, so Proxy is the scientist, but he's still in the bridge, so he is going to, and he's with Drans actually. Okay, so I gonna ask him to also increase the bridge, so that's 44, perfect. Whereas Drans, I gonna increase his mechanic skill, because it's kind of the mechanic. So Proxy is going to be the pilot, kind of a scientist and pilot, whereas Drans is going to be more the constructor, the repairer, but he's pretty decent in science too. What else? Scotty. Okay, I want to increase the point defense for Scotty. Cat. Yeah, it's also a mechanic, but I also want to increase the point defense. I want my crew to be very good with point defenses. Conrad, I'm gonna still continue to increase the sensor range, because more sensor range equal, you know, more efficiency every time that you go on the map, which is super crucial for the fuel. Okay, so this guy is actually on shields, but let's see. Yeah, he's not very a good shield guy. But, you know, it doesn't mean that he can't improve in shields. And this guy, he is in point defense, so we're going to continue to increase point defense. It's a pretty good point defense guy, actually. So that, now the two kitties. So this guy, I'm going to ask him to increase the warp, because it's going to be our warp personnel. And this guy, I'm gonna ask him to increase his defense on board, so he's gonna be biting people. It's the bad bitey. It's a dog. There you go. I think it's a dog. Yeah, it's a dog. The drone is not improving. Yeah, this is a kitty. This is a dog. There you go. Now, I will look at the ship. Yeah, the ship is not necessarily in a super good shape. Yep, that's for saying the least. So we're gonna need a fair amount of metal. So first things first, I'm gonna allocate everybody possible in a reparation. So turn out this sector is not completely unexplored, as the star system contains an Earth research station. Let's check it out. We might find help getting home. Got it. Okay, so we need to research the research station before looking out for the exit gate. Okay, now let's see if we can repair the ship. There's a lot of things that the ship needs reparation on, so the crew is gonna use the metal like crazy. So you never have enough metal. Okay, so we repaired as much as we could, so now we're gonna reduce that. We're gonna put one person to the bridge, one person there, one to the warp. Well, I don't necessarily need to put him. I can put the kitty on the warp, right? Just go on the warp, because it consumes less fuel, less food, right? It's gonna do a good job. Okay, and maximum on the cryo, so people are not gonna consume resources, and they're gonna make more cash for us. Okay, now I gotta take this off. Chance. Nope, I still can make it work. Okay. Energy plus 12 energy. Okay, I gotta need to look into this. Energy, yeah. We have some upgrades to do. I have 2 bridge as well. They are very similar, so I gotta scrap one, I guess. But first things first. The first thing that I want to do is to create explosives. So I gotta do that. Power it up. Now we're going to increase our stock of explosive. Unfortunately, it's going to reduce our fuel, but it's going to also use some of the stock of for the explosives. So we are recuperating the explosives, and let's see our engine. Okay, the engine plus 13 evade. Okay, it's a pretty good engine actually. Star map speed. Yeah. I mean, yeah. That's super impressed by this engine. I will scrap it. Alright, so we have more explosives, almost there for the synthetics. Come on. Alright, so we're good. Now we're gonna put the shield generator back at its place. Okay, now I hope that this energy is way better than we have. Yeah, the maximum that we have is 10. So we could replace a 6 for a 10. Alright, this is gonna maximize our output, hopefully. Boom. So we have a little bit more energy than before, which is good because then we can consume more power. The ship sometimes feels that it is lacking power. Okay. No, I don't want to replace any of that. Sure, battery. I wonder if I can fire this up. Do I need to? If I fire it up, yeah, I'll have more shields. But the problem with shields is, like, I found out it's not always the best. Ship organic, ship integrity. So I could add some weaponry. Okay, so this is pretty good because ignore shields are never being deflected by consuming a fair amount of explosives. That's the problem. We can put containers there, but we don't have enough organics to justify that. This is a small little weapon. Doesn't do a lot of damage though. Doesn't consume a lot of energy. I mean, I could be replacing this with something else. I also want to replenish my nukes, so probably it's gonna cost explosive this one, but I can do this one. It's gonna consume metal and fuel, so I'm just gonna do one for now. Don't want to go too crazy on explosives. I have 2 bridges, so I'm gonna scrap 1 bridge. There you go, so I'll have excess there, which is fine. So if I do that, then I'm gonna do the same thing that I did before. I'm gonna replace this because I'm not using it, and I'm gonna power it up. But the fuel is taking a beat there, so I'm gonna have to be careful. I don't necessarily think that I'm gonna increase firepower necessarily in this instance. I think I'm gonna increase tankiness. So I gotta put this instead. Not gonna consume too much power. The ship is way tankier. So some of the crew also has been injured, so I'm gonna replace this actually, and I'm gonna request the people injured to go here and get themselves healed. Where's that guy? Conrad. Okay, go here. Alright, so he's healed. Yeah, the bot cannot. Okay, that's cool. So go here. Gonna go there, replace this, boom, the ship is tankier. Okay. Yeah, let's put someone in the warp so you consume. It takes less time to do it. Wire pawn. Is that wire pawn there? Ah, yeah, wire pawn. Oh, he's decent in defense too. Okay, I gotta put him in guard duty, and let's look at the sector. Okay, it's pretty busy here. And here we have the mission to research, to find a research station. Okay, so local warp gate to fast system. So let's have a look at the fast system. What is fast system? What? Fast system? Where is it? Oh yeah, here. Wow. So I can jump directly here and ignoring all this. But I need to find the research station. Space station. Yeah. So that's why Conrad is super important, because with the range of the sensor that we have, we can look at what is around us without moving, so without consuming too much fuel. So, but fuel is always a concern. I don't see any gas giant around here, so let's have a look here. Ah, there you go. That's the research station. Mission accomplished. Okay, so what kind of help do you need? Okay, so this is a station AI called Edonia. We are in dire need of assistance. Last supply a ship visited us 4 years ago, taking our fleet for the war effort. We haven't had any contact with the Earth Alliance since then. Can you help us? So what kind of help do you need? Our station is slowly breaking apart due to critical lack of spare parts. Okay. I have been forced to cryo-freeze the entire personnel to ensure their survival. Okay, so what do you need? I need 750 units of metal to repair all the critical issues and create a small resupply fleet. There should be enough asteroid and other source of metal in this sector to collect the amounts. Okay. We are on our way. What can you tell us about this sector? No significant threat in the area. Large area. Other sector are still unexplored, but there shouldn't be any problems due to the lack of major trade routes. A few lone warp animals have been the only danger spotted, and that a few years ago. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, so we are on our way. Okay, I will build several refueling outposts before the problem started. Some of them might still be operational. I've given your AI the decryption code so that the station should become visible to your sensors. Take as much fuel as you need, and thanks for your help. Okay. So look, I don't see any refuel here. No, refueling stations. Okay. So if we go in upper, we can refuel. There's also one refuel station in zone. but what we are missing is metal. We need the double amount of metal. But I like the fact that there is a mission like this. So let's have a look if we can grab some metal. Our outcropping, this lifeless planet is covered by an abundant outcropping of valuable mineral ore. The ore could be easily processed into duranite metal. Initiate surface mining operation. Yes, let's try. Okay, mining and processing complete successfully. No accident reported. So 100 mineral. That's what we want. Okay, what about here? Okay, that's a high value. Okay, going message. Warning. This planet is property of the Gaia Prospect Incorporated. Failure to respect the proper property borders result in attack by orbital defense. That's we leave. Like I don't want to get into conflict. I don't really care too much. Okay, let's go here. Let's see if we can grab more. So we detected dense concentration of minerals in asteroid fields. These might be valuable resources, or perhaps even artificial objects. There are minor risk of getting hit by the fast-moving rocks, however. Investigate the area. Okay. By pure luck, we discovered a hidden maintenance base. Lack of public credential and presence munition suggests that it is most likely owned by pirates. We decided to loot the place. Plus 200 fuel and 50 explosion. That's exactly what I needed. Okay, shipwreck SOS, so we're going to try to help them. Ooh, Insectoid Captain. Hello, this is the captain of the Insectoid Alliance civilian transport. We have miscalculated our fuel cost and become stranded here. Can you help us? Sure. Alright, gonna give them 150 fuel. After their ship has been refueled, the captain sent a small wooden box containing the famous insectoid elixir of life. This exotic and mysterious drink is decided to regenerate and enhance any carbon organism who consume it. We divide it between the crew, and each crew have plus 10 hit points and plus 5 organic, but we lost 150 fuel, but we provided help. Let's go here. So this planet has a thin atmosphere and sign of very early account. However, close and probably worthless. Okay, it's not waste of time. Go here. Okay. Larger working. Okay, yep. So let's see if we can. So defense installation. Okay, we have been hit. We discovered a defense installation on one of the large asteroid. It discovered us as well and opened fire. We pull back a little and now face a choice. We could blast the build Simren from range, or send a squad of fresh operators to take the complex and secure the full technology. Assault. Operators are able to breach the installation, but encountered a heavy resistance from the bots inside. We decided to pull back after intense shout-out. We may attempt another attack. Defense installation, we pull back a little. Okay. So, yeah, well, let's try to send again. I know what my crew is. Wait. Okay, someone's gonna die. Well, attack from range then. After a short exchange of fire, long-range weaponry. Okay, needless to say, we are okay. So, let's have a look at the crew. Oh, this guy almost died there. He's gonna need to heal. Oh my gosh, man. Oh, okay. So first things first. You are gonna go in cryo, and you, Proxy, you gotta go on the bridge because you consume less fuel than the other dude. So that's the first thing. The crew is a little bit injured, but nothing too major. Okay. Now, Yeah, we're gonna convert to fuel at this point because I don't have a lot of fuel. And we don't have enough metal. So let's have a look at the sector. So 50, okay. Can we see loose there? Or is it too far away? Yeah, no, it's gonna cost way more. So we're gonna need to warp there. But we know that at fast there would be a gate that can bring us back here. So we could potentially go at Lupus, Zone, refuel, and fast, and go back here to provide the metal. So that's the plan. And after we can go back at fast and continue. Okay. So what's the situation? There's a gas giant. Okay, there's a desert path. So let's go to the gas giant to see if we can refuel. Okay, so there's harvestable elements in the outer layer of the atmosphere. In general, atmospheric conditions are mild, but a few small plasma swirls have been detected. So we're gonna try to harvest and see what's gonna happen. Yep, so apparently it's successful. We have a little bit more fuel, so that's all cool. Now let's go here. It's gonna help us see a little bit closer. It's surface covered by a lifeless desert sand structure. Intelligence life. Send an explorer team to find and contact locals. This might take time. Yep, let's explore. Oh, okay. We found the local, a semi-advanced civilization of maggot herders who call themselves the Tower Day. It seems that they have been visited by advanced species before and they are interested in trading with us. They offer advanced alien technology and ask for food and explosives. Don't have a lot of food though, but yeah, let's give it a try. Technology debris, we realize that they are... We realize these are ancient escape pods, heavily degraded. There is not much to take, but we salvage everything. Okay, so we have metal, a little bit of metal, which is what we came for. Synthetics, a module. Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna scavenge that. Like, it's gonna recycle for parts. I can convert it to fuel. Okay. Don't have a lot of organics though, so that's why I'm trying to reduce the consumption of organics. Okay. Let's go here and see if we can find more. Oh, warp energy detected. There is a creature there coming towards us. This gas giant is a rare one. The volatile gases it contains can be converted into explosives. General weather conditions are violent, featuring active electric storm and occasional explosions of volatiles. Harvesting from here is quite risky. What do you think, Conrad? Is it worth the risk? Say Proxy. No risk, no gain. Let's go. Let's try to harvest it. See what we got. Okay. So the destruction project destroyed and started ravaging atmosphere. So we have been damaged a little bit. We lost a little bit of metal, which is unfortunate, but we have a fair amount of explosives. There's a warp life creature there. I don't necessarily want to engage with that creature. Don't have a lot of fuel. Okay, so it's coming towards us, apparently. Okay. Warp life. It's a lone injured warp whale. Warp whales are known for their telepathic song that even passby can hear. Their body are also full of exotic materials. This particular one seems to be significantly slower due to injuries. Yeah, we're gonna give the organics. I'm not gonna hunt the whale. We were able to use our organics to feed the whale and heal the whale. The wounds close quickly, and the creature beam a telepathic gratitude for us warping before warping away. So we have some credits and we have a lot of karma. Alright, let's go here for the metal object. Okay. Oh. It is a cargo container with all Earth design. These containers were historically used to transport mundane commercial supplies. Open. Okay. Oops. It was a well-concealed trap. The container exploded, spew molecule acid in all directions, damaging the boats and sent to retrieve. Okay, we lost a little bit of metal. Not a good operation. So we can't see anything there. So I'm gonna look into warping into zone. We're gonna try to refuel there, and hopefully we'll find some additional metal. Okay, so there's a refueling station, there's a planet, and there's a metal object. So let's investigate. This this wreckage showed deep corrosion scars. It was probably swollen and partially digested by some kind of organic creature. Maybe that's the well that been damaged by this. Who knows? I'm gonna try to scavenge multiple warp walls. Okay, no, that's another warp life forms. So a large swarm of predatory warp animal exceeded from the warp wall around us, and their movement portray hunting pattern. This is really an ambush. Is this really an ambush? They are so numerous that we must disengage. Okay, emergency shot. Warp. Attempt operational escape. Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna try to warp. Like. Curse, the warp animal has some interfere with the warp drive, consumed fuel, and it failed to launch, and we attempted conventional escape. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay. The swarm keep zapping us with some kind of destructive warp energy that go right through our shields. Okay. The predatory animal are getting closer. The crew started to get seriously worried. The AI suggests that now we would be a good time to use any explosive we have, and we need a minimum of 40 explosive to make the difference. Yeah, go for it. We opened fire from projectiles, weaponry, and left the hastily printed mine floating into space. The warp animal are too agitated from the prospect of consuming us, but they didn't notice the mine in tier 2. Like the large number of creatures were destroyed in powerful explosions. So we lost a little bit of shell integrity, but we had some additional fuel. We lost a little bit of metal, a little bit of fuel. Synthetics, explosive, we gain an exotic, some credit, and some karma. We have a lot of karma, jeez. Okay, so let's go here. Another warp energy detected, come on. Something on the planet, possibly precursor technology or warp animal, are emitting very strong warp waves. Should we investigate? Yes, enter the atmosphere. Okay. Soon after we entered the atmosphere, a large swarm of animals confronted us, and an eye blink later, they attacked us again, zapping our ship with warp rays. We turned around and retreated, but the animals are following us. Warp hunters. Okay, the warp animals show no signs of stopping the chase and have converted into a hunting formation. We must make a decision quickly while we have still a chance. Engine overburn, 100 fuel, or if we have less than that, attempt to destruct mana. Yeah, let's use explosives. While escaping at full speed, we dodge warp animals attack with hastily printed mine casting explosive. We detonate the mines while the swarm is passing through, killing them. The surviving creature let out a painful telepathic shriek, shoot a few rays at us, but the chase is over. The creature head back to our planet. So once again, we have been damaged. We have a little bit of fuel. We lost a little bit of metal, fuel, explosives, synthetics, but we have a little bit of a exotic in karma. Okay. Okay, let's try to refuel, huh? Okay, the Earth Alliance outpost. Hello, I have a fresh, well-kept star fuel ready to serve surely benevolent purposes, said the minor AI managing the outpost. Fill our tanks. Yeah, reports are having exactly 0 unit of fuel left. Alright. Awesome. Okay, so we are not gonna look at this warp energy warp thing. We're gonna go at fast. Okay, large metal object detected. So let's go here. Okay, looted refuel outpost. This refueling outpost is looted and damaged beyond repair. It seems that the looter attempted to cut out the AI administering the outpost. They probably didn't know that such AI have powerful explosive in the data core, preferring death of lost freedom. There is nothing to salvage except the metal frame of the outpost. Yep. Well, you need metal, so hopefully we'll have a fair amount. Yeah, okay, well, get 1 fuel, have a little bit of metal, a little bit of synthetic, you know, worth it. Shipwreck, barren planet, custom ship containers. Okay, let's go to shipwreck first. Okay, this is it is a half dissolved shipwreck of a destroyed. It seems a victim of a space lab. As far as no, okay, hopefully it's not some warp creatures again. We found a quality ECM system on board of the ship, damaged but still intact. Okay, so metal, synthetics, and a new module. Okay, so armored ECM. An hybrid integrity technology. Oh, increased dodge and I like that. Integrity. Okay, so I like that a lot because it's gonna increase our dodging chance. Shucks, I can't. I need to take off one of those points though to put this in, which is not necessarily what I want to do. But it increased the dodge chance. I don't want necessarily to lose a point defense for that. Having 4 point defense is pretty good, but I can reduce the not this one. I can reduce maybe the number of yeah, this is a lot of firepower. I'll think about it. For now, I'm not necessarily too sure if that is the best option. Shell battery. I'm gonna recycle this. I'm gonna put it in craft. And I'm gonna convert that into fuel. Yeah, let's go. Yep, so we are in fast, right? So this is gonna bring us back to the station, but we are lacking a little bit of metal. So hopefully we'll have some luck. Okay, this asteroid field has a modest mineral profile. There's a minor risk. Okay, so let's inspect, Conrad. Let's go. Asteroid collision, no. Okay, collided with our ship. Okay, but we have a little bit of metal, so, but we took some damage. Okay, organic objects. Okay, what is this? Okay, it is a bunch of dead bodies drifting in space. Judging from their uniform, it's safe to assume that they are a crew of a single ship. We collected the body and put them into the traditional recycling ritual. Okay, great. So we have 20 organics and a little bit of synthetics. Okay, so fast 4. Yeah, don't want to acquire anything there, but okay, let's disengage. But there is something that I can do here. I'm having a little bit of metal, right? So there are things in the cargo that I can recycle. So I gotta use this. I gotta scrap that. Hopefully it's gonna give me some metal, a little bit of metal, not too much. Yeah, this is a way better ECM. So I gotta take this and scrap that. It's gonna give me metal. Here you go. We have what we need. Convert that. Okay, convert that into fuel. But we have enough, guys. We have enough to complete the mission. So let's do this. Let's go to the outpost. Let's go to the gate. We're gonna go back in the previous system, and we're gonna go to the research station, which is here. And we're gonna provide them the metal. There you go. Thank you. I will defreeze our crew and give them a debrief. Some of them would like to speak with you. I have taken the liberty to organize a social event for our crew. I think a custom party would be most suitable for the occasion. I also have shared my library of recent Xeno data with your AI. Come back soon and don't forget a funny costume. Okay, the more awkward the better. Alright, so we have a lot of credits, but we lost a lot of metal and we have a little bit of food. Party preparation. Social events. Okay. Exit core and warp gate coordinates. So by the way, the long-term exit gate of this sector has been hidden by our forces when the war started. I have given the coordinate to reach it. It should now be visible in the sector map. Good party. Our crew met with the science crew of the station, who turned out to be super sweet. Their love for truth and a complete informal attitude enabled them to connect with our crew on several levels. Many stories were shared and pleasure enjoyed. The event ended with more friends and lovers than existed before. 3 locals who enjoyed getting closer to our crew requested to join our mission. Welcome on board. Here you go. So we have 3 additional people on the ship. The fresh crew bring various items and resources along with them. They are super happy to leave the station. Okay, so we have an exotic. We have 2 karma points, synthetic, food, and 3 crew members. Okay, so we're gonna convert 1 exotic into fuel because unfortunately, you know, I cannot continue to store them anymore. I'm gonna convert that into fuel and convert that into fuel. That's fine. Okay, so who are those additional crew members? Oh no! I have another of those insectuals. They consume a crazy amount of food. Oh, what about this one? This one doesn't consume a lot of food, so that's something. It's decent in senses as well. So Conrad is still a little bit better. But he could be a good replacement for Conrad. It's decent as well in the bridge. Not the best though, but decent. This guy is pretty good in senses. He's as good as Conrad, so he could be on the senses, and he's good as well on the bridge. He's as good as Proxy on the bridge, and he consumed, you know, a normal consumption of food. So I'm gonna put this guy on the senses actually, because let's see, Conrad is not so good elsewhere, to be honest. So I gotta keep it in the senses, and I gotta put this guy Norris in the bridge. This guy is in cryo because he's costing a fortune in fuel. That's the problem with those insectuals. I don't like those insectuals. They're costing me too much resources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 1 person that I need to release from cryo. Point defense. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna release this guy from cryo, and I'm gonna put him on the point defense. Also, what I would like Okay, so sure, there's not enough metal. I wanted to repair the ship, but I can't. Okay, the ship is pretty damaged. I'm gonna need to repair it, but I don't have enough metal. But we're gonna take care of that in the next episode. Alright, so thank you very much guys for watching the video. I hope that you're enjoying this series as much as I do. If you do, leave a like and subscribe. That would really help the channel. If you have any suggestion, please leave it in the comment section below, and I will catch you on the next video. Take care.